Hello friends, Running Kimono here. So we have a lot happening over at Walgreens specifically this morning, including 90% off of clearance baby items. That includes diapers and lotions and potions, so on and so forth. If you have a Meijer grocery store and you're from the Midwest, we also have other fantastic deals. But the first store we're going to hop into is Walgreens. You are going to do this in store. You can't put a curbside order. It is to look for their orange tagged items that hit 90% on Tuesday, March the 25th. I usually always say that it's Tuesdays or Saturdays. So if your store's on that pattern, by all means, bring these items up to the cash register and ask for a price check. For example, this bag of diapers for $14.99 would be $1.49. And if your store is not tagged, like they didn't change the tags from 50 to 90, that's where you're going to find probably a ton of stuff. Definitely open up that Walgreens app, scan barcodes, open up IBOTTA, scan barcodes. You might get a rebate back or two. So these boxes would be $2.99, which is a crazy price point. I will let you guys know with a lot of the diapers, a lot of them here got cleared at 50%. People just wanted them for that price. Other examples of items like the Cetaphil would be 79 cents at 90% off. Of course, scan the app to make sure, is there digital coupons or rebates with Ibotta, little different baby foods at 90% for 29 cents. And with any sort of food item, flip to look at the expiry. If it's like months expired, you obviously don't want to buy it. But I would go right away if you are looking for baby stuff. Because these are some stock up prices. Things are really, really cheap. You're going to walk down that aisle or walk through your clearance aisle. Even some stores even had formula. 90% off is the price. You can use Walgreens cash register rewards. If you really want to get it on the cheap. But I would go as soon as your store opens if you are looking for baby stuff. Make it happen. The next deal we're going to talk about is a 5 back when you spend 15. If you might have received one of these, a lot of us were making photos last week or free prints and then these were printing, and it was quite lovely. So I just thought of one quick deal. If you you don't really care about these dental care deals, but you have that booster. If you might have the 3 off of 2 digital coupon, or the $2 off for the paste and the $1 off for the brush, either or, you would pick up one of each of these P&G dental care products. And then the second thing you're going to do is grab 2 Colgate products and load your 4 off of 2 digital coupon. I've showed those coupons like a gazillion times in the last week, so I'm pretty sure you know what they look like if you still have them loaded on your account. So for this deal, we're doing it in store, grabbing 2 Colgates for $8 and then a mix and match of the Colgate and Oral-B for $7. That's $15 right there. Punch in your phone number, get the cashier to scan your paper booster, the 5 back when you spend 15. The 4 off 2 digital and the 3 off 2 digital melting off for you. That's $7 coming off. So you're going to pay $8 with your debit card. Alternatively, cash, bills, or credit card works as well. You're getting back $5 in Walgreens cash for the booster and then $7 in register rewards. 2 register rewards, a $3 for the Colgate and a $4 for the Crest. It makes this transaction free plus a $4 moneymaker. Remember not to use any Walgreens cash as you're using the booster of spend 15 to get back 5. Okay, so the next deal that we're looking at is Curbside, meaning you're ordering this stuff through the Walgreens app. And until the 29th, which is Saturday, we have an extra coupon code on Walgreens branded items, which is WAG20. So just throwing in 4 of these gorgeous toilet papers for $15 on a buy one, get one 50% off. Alternatively, they also have a 6 roll of their Walgreens brand paper towels. You can mix and match whatever you want, but I know a lot of us really want to stock up on paper right now. Typing in that cute little coupon code, we're getting $3 off. Some people are saying you could stack this plus WAG10. I had no such luck. I don't know why. So 15 subtracting 3 with my tax, you're paying $12.72. Some states don't have tax, so you'd pay $12. Somebody had to point that out in the comments yesterday, and I don't know why, but this is a taxable item here in Michigan. So if you want to use $10 in Walgreens cash and pay $2.72, that's quite the deal. But to get 20% off, and there isn't a threshold on the limits, this is just fantastic for these Walgreens branded products. I made a whole video yesterday dedicated to like different cleaners, baby stuff that's Walgreens branded. Check it out. I will link it at the very end. The last store that we have is Meijer, which is a grocery store here in the Midwest. There is no sister store. This is not Kroger, so please don't ask in the comments down below. But I do know a lot of Midwest shoppers watch my channel specifically. The first one is this guy, and it seems every other day with this product, most stores are just restocking it. It is the 25 count Power Pods Odor and Oxy. This one, this count, this look only. We have a $3 digital that is attaching, and at various stores in the state of Michigan, it's ringing up for a weird clearance price, making this guy $1.04, which is unheard of. A lot of these products went up to 70%, so the fact that this is following with it and they're restocking it so generously, I mean, I would definitely if you have a moment to be on the lookout for this and you're looking to stock up on meat and potatoes products, like many of us are, yeah, I would totally make it happen. So it's ringing up on clearance for $4.04. Open up your shop and scan, like what's the price in my store? And it has to be this exact one. And we have that $3 digital. It's going to make it $1.04. So that is awesome. It's one per store card. Go and make it happen, guys. And I've seen this product restocked several times as well. Big shout out and thank you to Rolling Coupon Moms on Instagram. She was testing all this out earlier in the week, and she actually found this deal. So a big credit and thank you to her. And if you are on the app Instagram, go and follow her because she's always coming up with these very interesting deals that are quite fantastic over at Meijer. Another item that's been in clearance the last 2 weeks that they have restocked at my store is this Dove. It's a shampoo and conditioner. It's called Avocado Tea Tree Oil. That actually sounds pretty good. And we have a 4 off of 2 digital coupon. There's also a lot of men's deodorants, that sort of thing as well that's attaching with this that's on clearance. So if you could track this guy down, this specific one, show you the barcode. Sorry, it's not so clear. My phone is having some issues. So we have that 4 off of 2 digital coupon for the 2 of them. After the coupon, it's 74 cents. So they were on clearance for $2.37 at my store. And after that, you know, and that's not a bad price point for 2 top tier Dove. Unfortunately, Fetch Rewards does not have a rebate for this either. Item that we're going to touch on, friends, is this 45 counter of the Sharpie Ultimate Collection. Is this familiar to you? It was actually part of a Christmas display that was living rent-free in this store for months, and last week it finally went 90% off. Look for it where they keep the Sharpies. Chances are it might be an impossible item to find because I think this was $10 about a month or so ago, and probably a lot of people bought them at that price point. And here is the UPC. If you want to try and track it down, definitely open up your shop and scan. You know, can you track this? Like, what's the price point in your store specifically? Shop and scan will just say item not found at your store, or you won't be able to use the shop and scan from home. But in store, you'll definitively be able to see if it's on clearance or not. I could not even find one of these. A friend of mine found a bunch and she just sent me a picture. So the original price was $44.99, part of Christmas, and it's down to $4.49. So that would make an excellent item to throw into those Easter baskets if you might be so lucky. That's it for this video. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.